While you're in Nashville, we've got a unique cattle operation that you might want to check out. The owner once had a successful career as a rocket scientist, and the farm manager has expanded into the restaurant business. Brian Baxter gives us a closer look at Deere Valley Farm.
It's not rocket science is a familiar saying, but at Deere Valley Farms in Fayetteville, Tennessee, rocket science is how it all started.
Deere Valley is owned by Dr. Fred Clark and his wife Renda Clark and their daughter Kim. Dr. Clark was in the weapons defense systems business in the early days, sold that business, moved from Huntsville to Fayetteville, and has become a full-time resident at the farm. Deere Valley Farm is a purebred Angus operation that's been in existence for 29 years. We encompass about 5,500 acres in Fayetteville, Tennessee, Lincoln County. We row crop 1,500 to 1,800 acres depending on the year every year. We grow the majority of our own feed in-house.
To create top-quality animals, the philosophy at Deere Valley is to build a solid cow herd, combining proven genetics and good structure. They believe this allows them to offer bulls that will let their customers focus on other economically relevant traits.
Our drivers here in the Angus business are building a cow herd with great cow families and producing commercial bulls to send to our customers out in the countryside. Yes, we put emphasis on maternal traits here. We put emphasis on building cows here, but in the situation our bull customers are in, they don't have to worry as much about that because we've done it for them. They can select on traits that will change their bottom line from a carcass standpoint or a growth standpoint.
Not only does the team at Deere Valley take pride in the animals they offer for sale, but also in the customer service they provide.
At the end of the day, if you don't have a loyal, satisfied customer base, you don't have a business. And so those guys have to have faith in us. They have to have faith in our product. And we offer one of the best guarantees in the business. We believe when a guy comes here to buy a commercial bull, he's making an investment in this program. We guarantee that bull the first year, no matter what.
The cattle business is the #1 ag industry in the state of Tennessee, and the team at Deere Valley is proud that the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA Trade Show will bring folks back to Nashville, and they welcome everyone to the farm for a visit.
I think it's a tremendous honor to have the NCBA Convention to come back to Nashville. I think a lot of the country doesn't realize the number of cattle that are scattered amongst the hills here in Tennessee. Hey, we always have the door open at Deere Valley, and every year the convention is in Nashville. We get lots of visitors. We welcome them all. We'll have people on the farm, cattle on display all week, and would love to have as many visitors as we can get come down from Nashville.
A morning spent looking at great cattle can work up an appetite, and where better to eat than a place owned by cattle producers. In addition to his duties at Deere Valley, JP and his wife Jackie own a restaurant not far from the farm.
Well, JP has said for years since we've been married that he wanted to own a restaurant, and I told him, if you ever buy a restaurant, it will be with your next wife. I was just driving by one day and I saw the for sale sign, and I was like, well, the Hickory House is for sale, and he jumped all over it.
The Hickory House is a passion of mine that I've always wanted. We are a barbecue and certified Angus beef steakhouse. Because we're in the Angus business, we believe in certified Angus beef so much, what it's done for the Angus industry, we really wanted to open a certified Angus beef restaurant. Because the Hickory House has been a barbecue for years, we kept the barbecue idea. As you can tell by looking at me, I've always loved to cook, loved to eat, loved to grill, barbecue, smoke anything. And so we decided to make it barbecue and steaks. As a producer, you think you spend every day trying to improve a beef product, and we do. But you put yourself on this side of the table, this side of the industry, and it will open your eyes. I promise you, I have lots to learn, but I've learned so much about the beef industry since we opened this restaurant that I'd have never dreamed that I needed to know.
In addition to the best steak and barbecue around, folks come from all over for the made-from-scratch side dishes, as well as a big helping of friendly Southern hospitality.
People drive from Alabama, Lawrenceburg, other counties, surrounding towns, and they compliment me on the buffet and how fresh the vegetables are and how you can just tell they're from scratch. We have cooks that are old-fashioned cooks, and they cook just like your grandmother cooked.
We're located about an hour and 15 minutes straight south of Nashville. If you're here for the NCBA Convention, you can ride right on down and find us. We'd love to feed you.
From the farm to the table in Tennessee, I'm Brian Baxter reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
The Hickory House restaurant was recently named as one of 18 restaurants worth a drive from Nashville by Eater magazine. So whether it's on your way to the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show or on your way home, be sure to stop by and try what the magazine called some of the best certified Angus beef steaks in Tennessee.